Hello and welcome to the Check with Joseki Tech. My name is Jared Chase. I'm responsible for marketing and customer strategy at Joseki Tech. In today's video, we're going to be talking about what Agentic AI means for marketing and Joseki Tech's perspective on Optimove's vision, which is quite exciting. Let's start with the basics, right? Agentic AI is really, for those that are new to, what this term might mean, Agentic AI is really about building autonomy within AI solutions. These are systems that don't necessarily just follow a predetermined set of rules, but they also act independently within the guardrails it's given. Agentic AI can sense what's happening, decide what to do next, and execute it all in real time. In a marketing context, that means that AI is not just segmenting or triggering campaigns, it's deciding what message to send, when to send it, and how to adjust if something changes mid-flight. And it really is a shift from automation to true intelligence. There were a couple of key takeaways from Optimove's keynote by Shai at its recent event, and they're really building AI that behaves like a marketing agent. The technology makes campaign decisions at the customer level, not at the audience or micro segment level. It is orchestrating across channels, not just email, but push, SMS, web, all channel configurations that are enabled in an Optimove platform. These features can take advantage of all of those channels. And the system learns and adjusts live. It's not waiting for a monthly report to be run at the end of the month to make changes. It's monitoring. It's deciding what content, what permutation of content and messaging and targeting and micro segments perform the best. And it's making those decisions on the fly at the user level. And this is a really big deal. It puts the customer back in the driver's seat, with AI acting as really the engine. And so when I think about what does this mean and how does this matter to Joseki Tech clients, I'm really excited about this because this shift aligns really closely with the work that we do here at Joseki Tech. Our clients are often stuck between strategy and execution, right? Our clients know what good looks like. But oftentimes in executing these programs, it's easy to get bogged down in manually driven processes and rigid campaign flows. And Agentic AI really helps close that gap. It enables campaign logic that adjusts on its own. It supports personalization that doesn't require weeks of planning. And I kind of want to say that again, right? Agentic AI enables personalization that does not take weeks, months of planning. And that is a really big, I believe, strategic enabler for marketing operations teams across various industries. One thing we're also especially excited about is the idea of closed loop orchestration, right? Where these systems detect, decide, and deploy without waiting on a brief, right? Or a manual ticket to be entered and to kick off, the end-to-end campaign process. It frees up marketers to focus on strategy, creativity, and measurement and optimization of programs, not just logistics. That's really, really important. If Agentic AI is something new to your program, I have a couple of thought starters, which I would recommend new folks to the space consider as they get going, figuring out how to incorporate these features into their programs. And the first thing that I really recommend is to audit your data flows. If your platform isn't set up to support real-time updates, you'll hit a wall fast, right? So audit your data flows, perform a gap analysis across your data sets, and understand what data may need to go where and how to really enable these AI solutions with all the appropriate sources and information to power your programs as strongly as they can. I then recommend test it in a channel, right? Pick a use case. Maybe it's an onboarding use case or reactivation use case. Explore how this AI can make decisions within those campaigns without your constant manual input or manipulation of the campaign, right? Test it in a channel, give it some guardrails to stay within, but really try and allow the AI and the technology to do the hard work for you, as long as you keep your guardrails within your brand guidelines and within your monetary constraints, etc. And another big important piece here is to really kind of think about reframing our role as marketing strategists, marketing operations, lifecycle marketers, right? As AI takes over the when and the how, marketers need to really lean into the why. Strategy and governance matter more than ever. And it's my recommendation to really allow these tools and these features to enable CRM lifecycle teams to focus more on the strategic elements of their campaigns and less on the execution. That said, I don't believe agentic systems replace marketers. We think they free up marketers to think bigger and more strategic. And so, I think a lot of us in this space are excited to see these groundbreaking new features and enhancements that are legitimately at the fingertips of marketing and CRM teams to implement. It's not just an idea, right? This is something that we can execute on today. And so, right, we're moving from reactive campaigns to proactive systems that work for the customer. And that's important. Work for the customer, not just for the company or the brand, right? Like these systems are supporting the customer and therefore supporting the brand through, right, long-term customer value development. At Joseki Tech, we're helping customers make this leap. We'd love to hear what you think. Are you ready for Agentic AI? Are your systems ready? Drop a comment below. Let us know your thoughts. Happy to continue the conversation. And thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.